Hello everybody and welcome to the Transfer Bros. We are going to have our first experiment video of Soccer Manager 2018 and I am super excited, guys. We're going to be getting Neymar Jr. and we're going to bring him into Bayern Munich and we're going to see if he can do well in the Bundesliga. I am super excited about this opportunity. Please hit the like button. Subscribe if you guys want to see more experiment videos, and just comment below what type of experiment videos you want me to do in the future. I am super excited about this. This is a huge opportunity and I'm just ready to have fun. So let's get into these videos, guys. This video today, we are going to be bringing Neymar Jr. into the Bundesliga, bring him into Bayern Munich. Now I know what you guys are thinking, how are you going to do this? Basically, in this game, if I want to do this, I have to sell some of our top players. So as you guys can see here, I'm putting Lewandowski up for transfer. I'm going to have to sell players so I can be able to bring Neymar Jr. in. Neymar is going to cost a lot of money from PSG. PSG aren't going to let us bring him in for a good amount of money. So we have to sell some of our stars for Neymar Jr. That's just the type of thing that has to happen. We have to make that type of risk, not risk, but we have to make that type of sacrifice. That's the word. That's what I'm looking for. That type of sacrifice. So as you guys can see here, I've transfer listed Robin. I've transfer listed Lewandowski. We're going to probably transfer list Müller as well, because Müller, we can get a deal on him. We're going to transfer list Ribéry as well, because Ribéry is also a player I can maybe see us getting a thing on, but Müller will wait on Müller. Anyway, let's start out, guys. I've continued on. As you guys can see, we've gotten an offer for Robin, actually. We've gotten an offer for Robin, which is great because we totally need to lose these guys as soon as possible. We've also gotten an offer for Ribéry, as you guys can see. So that's more money coming in. I made an early offer from Paris Saint-Germain for Neymar for 101 million, as you guys have seen. And hopefully we can get an offer, we can get a response, a positive response from this. And as you guys have seen, they've actually rejected it. They've said that he's an important first team player and he's not up for sale at any price, which is crazy. So, which means we're gonna have to see, we're gonna have to sell more players. 101 million, we still haven't bought Neymar. We're already going into July 26, which means the season will be starting soon, so we have to get Neymar in as soon as possible. I'm gonna look into putting up some more guys up for transfer, and as I said before, we have to get a lot of money in. Thiago Alcantara, we're gonna put him up for transfer as well. I'm gonna take Lewandowski off of transfer because, hopefully we can keep him. If we can keep him, then Neymar has a greater chance of staying in. We've gotten an offer actually for Müller. So that's about 66 million coming in, and we're gonna accept that offer. And now we're gonna make another offer to Paris Saint-Germain at 165 million for Neymar Jr. Hopefully we can get him now. Continuing here. And hopefully we can get him. Hopefully they just take that in, because that means we can keep Lewandowski. That'll be a very interesting partnership with Lewandowski up front and Neymar, his supporting cast. And yes, we've actually got it, guys. This is great. We've actually got them to accept it. Neymar wants around 136.2k per week. We can do that. As you guys can see, we have up to 141k. So this is actually a perfect place. This is perfect overall. We're gonna offer him just enough to bring him in. And as you guys can see, we're already deep into August. But as you guys can see, great news. Neymar has just signed for Bayern Munich. Awesome. This is perfect. This is exactly what we wanted. We've gotten him in pretty early, not too deep into the season yet. I think have we played 1 or 2 matches yet? I don't fully know, but it's just great to know that Neymar is in. And so that means we're going to be keeping Neymar and Lewandowski up there up front. As you guys are about to see, Neymar's going to be playing at the attacking midfield right, with Lewandowski up front, Rodriguez in attacking midfielder. It's going to be just a very interesting Vidal playing right behind them. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into a time skip now. We're going to time skip into the future a bit. And we're going to see how Neymar Jr. is doing after about half a season. Alright guys, just to give you an update, Neymar actually got injured. He had a small injury. I think he's out for around a week. Really, 4 days. He had a small ankle injury that he hurt his ankle, but that's 4 days, so he probably missed around 1 or 2 matches. We're around November 4th, so hopefully that doesn't really mean he misses too much game time. Neymar is just a top level player for the club, so that's kind of huge news. He got another injury as well later on in November, but this was like a 1-day injury. So I think he did miss a game for this injury, but things are still going on well. And another time skip. Okay guys, here we are back in January, and as you guys can already see from the league table, we're not in perfect place. We're sitting in 7th place right now. 22 games played, about 5 GD points, not looking all that great. We're sitting in 7th place, and things are just up and down for Bayern Munich right now. And as you guys can see, I think this is really a big showing of what it took to get Neymar. Remember, to get Neymar, we sold Müller, we sold Robin, and we sold Ribéry. We sold some really good players. Like, we didn't give up just basic guys. So Neymar is coming in and taking the place of 3 huge players all in one. So, I mean, the pressure is literally on Neymar to succeed this season. He has to help this Bayern Munich team, and I think that what we're going to see is Bayern Munich struggle, because they have to get out of this and they have to succeed in some way while losing a lot of their top guys. As you guys already know, Neymar did get hurt twice. Anyway, he's had about 2 goals, 8 assists. Not really what I wanted. I wanted Neymar to have a couple more goals. I wanted him to be more in. He does have a 7.21 average player. No man in matches, which is disappointing. He's been a big clean sheet. He started about 19 games, 19 appearances, and I think we've played about 22 games. So he's doing okay. Let's go check them out in the Champions League right now. As you guys can see, we're 2nd in the Champions League, really right below Juventus. And so we made it to the next half, the next round of the Champions League, which is actually great news. But in the next round, we're gonna have to pick it up. We're gonna have to find a way to do things. I mean, it's really, really bad. And just showing you guys, we brought Neymar in for 165 million. We sold Müller, Robben, and Ribéry. Neymar is taking in a huge role at this club, and this is just like, it's a really huge challenge. It's like if you sold half the squad from Lionel Messi and you told Messi to lead a team to a title. It's like he has almost no attack to work with. He has Vidal, he has Rodriguez, he has Koeman, he has a bunch of other guys, but he's gonna really have to figure out a way to do this. And as you guys can see, a lot of the losses came around this time between November 7th and December 6th. That month was just horrible. 7 straight losses killed the momentum, killed the team. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's really, really unbelievable. To think that they went through a time like that is ridiculous. Now we're going to do another time skip until the end of the season and see how Neymar has done. Alright guys, here we are in the end of the season, Saturday, May 12th, 2018. And did we do what we were supposed to do? As you guys can see, Bayern Munich finished 7th, right around where we were before. I mean, 12 wins, 12 draws, 10 losses. Probably the worst record Bayern Munich has had in years, maybe even in decades. I don't really know Bayern Munich's history that well, but this was horrible. We played terrible, as you guys can see. Neymar finished off with 7 goals, 10 assists. a 7.23 average, 1 man of the match award, 1 yellow card, I believe, and 31 appearances. So he played most of the games, and it's just disappointing to see how bad they were. I think a lot of it was to how weak the offense was. Their offense was not as good as it was. While they still had their defense, they still had their goalkeeper Emmanuel Neuer. Their offense was a lot weaker. They didn't have as much depth as usual. As you can see, Neymar actually led. He was 6 in assists, tying with Kramer with 10 assists, which was pretty spectacular. So he did contribute in a big way. And in the DFB Pokal tournament, they actually went all the way to the final, losing to Borussia Dortmund the final match 1-0, which is very disappointing. But that's just how things roll. Champions League, as you guys can see, they didn't make it that far, actually, and they really just got somewhat, how can I say, yeah, somewhat destroyed. As you guys can see, we lost 4-0 to Real Madrid in the first leg. We're going to go back real quick, guys. Sorry about this, but we lost 4-0 to Real Madrid in the first leg at home, and then we lost another 4-0 away. That weak offense really destroyed us. So, I mean, unbelievable performance. I really wish we would have done better, but what can you say? Neymar gave his best, most likely, and we just were missing that attack that we normally have. Now, our major guy in attack was Lewandowski. As you guys can see, Lewandowski finished with about 10 goals and 4 assists. He was really average with a 6.79 rating, 4 man of the matches, 5 yellow cards, and 34 appearances. I think he played about every match. If not, I mean, it's just incredible to think that all of this happened and Neymar just had this much of an impact on this team. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much. If you want to see more experiments, let me know what experiments you want me to do in the comments. I'll do it for you guys. Thank you so much for showing up and watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a nice day. See you guys later. God bless.